Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you Artlist.io, thank you Artgrid.io for putting on this competition, this edit challenge. I had an absolute blast cutting this trailer and submitting it. I had even more fun going back and watching all of the other trailers and all the brands and all the music videos. Truly inspired me. So thank you for everyone sharing your talent in this competition. I want to just take a second and kind of watch the trailer real quick with everyone and do a quick breakdown of some of the things that went through my mind in creating this trailer. If you even care to know that kind of stuff, here we go.
My name is Alice, and this is not a story about how I die. It's a story about how I live, each and every day as somebody new. Let me explain.
Okay, so first off, I knew right away that I wanted to try and do a 3-act structure, which is typical for a trailer. You want to have 3 acts to the story. And I knew that in the very first act, I wanted to A, try and grab the audience's attention. B, I wanted the concept of my movie to be somewhat clear. 3, I wanted to mimic a tone of 2 different trailers. The 2 trailers that I'm talking about, one is the movie The Spring Breakers. That trailer is like stuck in my head. I remember when I first saw it, I think it came back out in like 2008. It's just a very aggressive, in-your-face trailer, so I had that deep in my mind as I was cutting this.
Break, bitches!
And then the second trailer is a movie called Ultraviolet. Very, very old movie from Screen Gems. That trailer, I remember watching it, and it started and stopped with this type of dialogue from the main character. I think her name was Violet, and she starts it and she's like,
"Hello, my name is Violet. My name is Violet. I was born into a world you may not understand."
And then it goes through this whole trailer, and then at the end, you bookend the trailer with her again.
"My name is Violet. I was born into a world you may not understand."
I don't know why that stuck with me for so many years, and I don't know why it came to my mind for this trailer, but I ended up just kind of mimicking that. In Act 1, I wanted you to know the general idea of the story. Act 2, I would give you a little bit of exposition on how she got this power, and then Act 3, just kind of like my montaging out and show you the scope and the scale of the film. That was like my general thinking of the 3-act structure for this piece.
I didn't always have this curse. It first happened when I was a kid.
So it was super important for me, 1, to match the women's eyes. I wanted to try and visually tell the story that she is the same person in a different body. And then with this, I was able to do it again with going from the woman smoking to a cigarette as she's an adult to when she was a child to blowing bubbles. Like, what would be the equivalent of an adult smoking and a child and it was blowing bubbles? And I just happened to find the shot. I had to scale it a little bit and move it a little bit around to make it match so that it's pretty close to, if you look, I actually purposely put those right on top of each other to tell that story. And this section here is just, you know, giving a little bit of exposition on how she got this power.
They said that I was sick, that they'd make me better. That's when it started.
So there was a lot of shots of needles going in arms and stuff like that. I didn't want to actually show the needle going in, and so looking through all the stock footage, I found these abstract shots that could look like it was actually like stuff going into the veins, and so I tried to like ramp up the speed on all of these, and I think it worked out pretty well that you get the fact that whatever they're putting inside her body is going through her veins.
Waking up every day as somebody new.
So the start of Act 3 here now I feel like I've shown a lot of like medium close-ups and a lot of close-ups of different women. So now I feel like I wanted to kind of show the scale of the movie. So that's why you'll see a lot of like really big exterior shots here, the city, and there's like a cave and a sailboat in the view. And I try to just kind of like open the movie up a little bit and show you like, oh, there's cars racing and crashing, and you know, a lot of different things are going to happen in this movie to kind of raise those questions like, whoa, what is this girl experience in this movie?
Somebody new. Somebody new. Waking up every day as somebody new. Somebody new.
I toyed with a couple different messaging in the back. This is the one I ended up going with. I feel like in the back end of a trailer like this, you want just some copy or some cards to kind of like, again, sum up the story, to kind of help the storytelling of what you're trying to tell. So I kind of like this, you know, everyone knows that saying, like, live like there's no tomorrow. And so I changed it to live like there's more tomorrow, because in this case, she has endless tomorrows with immortality.
My name is Alice, and this is not a story about how I die.
That's basically it. The other thing I would note is that the music I chose right off the bat, and it was chosen strictly for the vibe of the piece. That it was an absolute blast to cut this and to participate in this challenge. It's an absolute honor for me to receive this recognition that people in the panel, that the judges loved this cut, and that most people who watch it love it as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And keep going. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, let's go.